everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fights. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we are back for another, our penultimate Round 1 matchup of the Summer Series Singles Tournament Round number 1. And there's no one I'd rather be co-hosting with today than Tim, the Hulk, my ride or die Bracala. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing fantastic. It's been a day. I got a new phone today. I went to the store. I embraced the wilderness of the outdoors. Went to a store, got a new phone. It's very fancy. I don't know what life is anymore. There's no home button on these new iPhones, but I think I'll figure it out.
What you do is you stare into its soul the way Caleb Boatman stares into mine when I make fun of him for his Karen haircut. But what we've got today is a great matchup. The number 2 seed, the Red Ranger RJ, back again, the number 2 seed this year, taking on the number 15 seed, winning his way in a really strong showing in the play-in, Amaru Moses. Back again. It's going to be a great one. Legitimately, an insane 2 versus 15 matchup. What do you think? What are your thoughts, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Amaru winning the 5-way play-in, he crushed. Let's be honest, he had a great round 1. I'm pretty sure he swept his round 2 category. He absolutely crushed and earned his spot to be here in the tournament. RJ has one of the greatest. I love RJ in Fandom. I'm going to be completely honest. Every time he shows up for a match, I know something awesome is probably going to happen. He had a bit of bad luck last time against Scully, but nonetheless, it's going to be a great match. I know he knows and he puts in the work. So I think that will benefit him today. It's just, did Amaru put in the same amount of work? We'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. It's old school versus new school yet again. A Hall of Famer versus a Rookie of the Year contender. We'll see what is going to happen. We'll go in here what these two have to say right now in promos.
Man, the pressure. I just found out I was the 15 seed, but I'm here. I'm ready to go. At the end of that 5-way match, RJ said something about I was thinking I was facing the old RJ. Fam, I have been in this league. Old RJ, new RJ. I'm just looking to play the RJ I'm trying to beat tonight. So RJ, Rene, Villareal, all those R's, I don't care. It's Ruin 3. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Let's go.
So we hit a bump in the road, along the way to the title, but got this tournament. He's still hungry. He's still going to take the league by storm. So whoever gets in the way, feel sorry for you.
Yeah, it's your boy, the Red Ranger, back once again. Yeah, bad showing against Skull. What can I say, man? The guy knew what to throw against me. Didn't get the chance to get to it like I wanted. And, what happened, happened. But, I kept my number 2 spot. I'm here again, starting at a tournament, which I hate tournaments, let's be honest, but that's what we got to do now to get a shot back at the title. I was a little nervous coming into this, but then I had really nice words from the host. So, it really perked me up. I'm not going to lie. But from my last match, I did learn that the thing I needed to do now for this tournament is actually kind of find a way to combine the old and the new RJ. Bring that aggressiveness that I want, keep that hunger and everything. But, when I went on that run to get to being the number 1 contender, and when I got to Scully, before I got to Scully, I was still my usual self of just going in and answering whatever I can. And that always seems to work for me a little bit better. And officially today, if I'm not mistaken, I am the competitor who has played the most games here in Fandom after this match. So win or lose, I will have that. So, yeah, I'm just going to come in here and see what I can do. If I can get through this tournament and get back to Scully, that'll be something to behold. So let's hope it happens.
Let's do it.
All right, Tim, those are what we call some fire promos. Amaru, brief, quick, to the point. Thomas, RJ, talk about their history, and RJ mentioning a fun statistic that is actually accurate. He does now, with win or lose today, hold the record for most matches played in the Fandom Fight Singles Division.
Yeah, interesting. He's been around. He's been here a long time, and let's see if it shows. I think I'm interested to see the old RJ, new RJ mixed together. That's going to be interesting. Amaru wanting to get that 2-1. It'll be very, very interesting. I'm really looking forward. This is one of those matches in this round 1 that I've been really looking forward to.
Absolutely. But with that, we'll go ahead and we will not delay it any further and get right into the rules in round number 1 and bring in our competitors. Round number 1 works like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom fight. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge. Rule any questions as we get into round number 1.
Nope.
All right, then we will get right into it with your first question, which comes in the. Sorry, what? Sorry, good.
Nope. I just said good luck.
Oh, good luck. Okay, threw me off. All right, no, everyone's all right. We're gonna get right into the first question of the category of Wizarding World. It's been a day. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, who gets injured by Buckbeak during Hagrid's class? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Indeed. Yeah, it's been one hell of a round 1 of this tournament.
Absolutely. Great matches up to this point. This is sure to join those ranks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with Amaru.
Did you really get injured though? Draco Malfoy.
And RJ.
Draco.
That is correct. Tie game.
Tie game. All right, guys. Next question is in World of DC. In Shazam, the Shazam version of Darla gets what superpower? Do you like the name Darla?
No, it gives me PTSD to the year 2003 when that pigtailed Carol Baskin looking child beat Nemo.
Darla!
Darla!
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with RJ.
Super speed.
Amaru.
DC. Super speed.
Both correct.
Both correct. Tied at 2 as we get to the third question of the round in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Avengers Age of Ultron?
I enjoy this film.
I do too. I liked it better on the rewatch.
Boom, you looking for this?
Look at this. 5, 4.
It'll never get old.
2, no, 1. Heads down. We will start with Amaru.
Brian Tyler.
And RJ.
Brian Tyler.
Both are correct. All right, so we'll move on to the fourth question with Tim the Hulk Bracala.
Yes, your question, guys, is in the category of Bond. What year saw the release of Skyfall?
I think this is the best one, if I'm being honest.
Skyfall.
I would sing, but I have no voice. Also, I could never top those golden pipes that you just belted for us.
Not as good as the golden pipes of 1 2-ig. 5, 4, 3.
2-ig needs to do a concert
2.
for us.
That's true. 1. Pens down. We'll go with RJ first.
2012?
Amaru.
2009.
2012 is correct.
Holy shit.
So RJ takes the 1 point lead on that one.
All right, your fifth question comes in the category of Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, what is the last planet that we see in the film?
So once again, we've talked about this in other matches recently, but Star Wars matches, yay or nay?
I'm sorry. I know y'all hate when I ask this, but are we talking scene from space or planet scenery on?
The last planet before the credits roll.
Okay.
So we're looking for. But to answer your question, not the biggest fan of Star Wars matches.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru.
Who?
Is incorrect. RJ.
Tatooine.
Still perfect. That is correct. Tatooine.
Perfect through 5.
All right. Guys, next question is in Marvel outside the MCU. In 2007's Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, which team member leaves the wedding to chase the surfer?
Would you want the nickname Tim the Surfer Bracala?
Put me in, like, I could, like, pull a Jacoby and get, like, Hawaiian shirts and just, like, stand on a surfboard
just
every
have
time.
long flowing hair. Just
No, that's fair. Or just paint myself silver.
That's
5, 4, 3,
you change your name to Rad.
1. Starting with RJ on this one.
Human Torch.
And Amaru.
Human Torch.
Both correct.
Yep. Cody Newberry, Human Torch is an acceptable answer.
I'm so sorry. Inside jokes. We'll explain after the match.
We'll explain it later. Your 7th question comes in the category of a Middle Earth. Which dwarf from the company is the first to die in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
What if it had been called the Battle of the 18 Armies?
I already couldn't really follow the movie at 5, so I think I'd have just left after the first 20 minutes.
Do you know what the 5 are?
No.
Come
No.
on, Caleb. 5, 4,
I fell
3,
asleep.
2. It does. 2, 1. I believe we are to Amaru first.
Feely.
And RJ.
Feely.
Both correct.
7-5.
Staying perfect.
Shut up, Tim.
He's afraid of the curse, Tim.
All right, next question is in DreamWorks. In Rise of the Guardians, which Guardian does Pitch supposedly kill in a fight before they return at the end of the film?
This is an underrated DreamWorks movie.
I would agree. This one's pretty good. On my last rewatch, I enjoyed this one quite a bit.
It's a fun time, and
Yeah.
I'm really sad there was never a sequel.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it since theaters, but it definitely held up. 5,
100%.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to RJ.
The Sandman, otherwise known as Sandy.
And Amaru.
No.
Sandman is correct.
8-5, RJ's favors. We get to the penultimate question in the category of DC. Who directed A History of Violence?
I love this movie.
This movie, as the kids say, slaps.
Yeah, this is like, honestly, like I saw it for the first time last year, and I've seen it like 2, 3, 4 times since. I absolutely love this one. It's very quick. It's very
a
short.
very, very fast watch.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amaru, we'll go to you.
David Cronenberg.
Correct. RJ.
It's never going to happen.
Lloyd the
Oh, wow.
Moose, and there goes the perfect round.
Wow. All right. So Amaru gets 1 point up on RJ. He's now got 6. RJ's got 8. Final question in the category, is in the category of JP, otherwise known as Jurassic Park. E.D. Wong has appeared in how many Jurassic Park films?
So I broke up on the first part of that question.
Yeah, I'll give you a technical.
Sure, thank you.
B.D. Wong has appeared in how many Jurassic Park films? Do you like these movies, Caleb?
I think these are a fun time for what they are.
Yeah. I like the first one, and I like the new ones for what they are, but they're not great by any means.
I like the not the last one, the one before the last one. Whatever that one was called.
More teeth, Mo Mayhem.
That needs to be the subtitle of Dominion instead.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I've loved them
1.
before.
Hands down. RJ.
3.
Amaru.
Tres.
Both correct.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, RJ holds the lead 9, but Amaru is right behind him with 7. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheelside.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. Stealing is in this round, so look alive. You both have all 3 of your repeats and a challenge rule. You can spin again if you don't like what you land on the first time, but you're stuck with it the second time. Any questions as we get into round number 2?
Nope.
RJ,
right.
you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer?
Well, first I will read you the categories.
That's
Your
it.
categories, guys, are Disney live action, Worlds of DC, Disney animation, quotes, Wizarding World, DC, YA dystopia, and Middle Earth. So having heard those, RJ, would you like to go first or second?
Thomas, that's a really good wheel, but we have learned that going first never works for me, so might as well let him go.
All right, let's do it.
Let him go first.
All right, so we will bring in Aaron.
Teammate of Amaru.
And we will spin that wheel.
Can we see it?
For
There
Amaru.
we go.
Don't you worry, I got it for you. All right, your spin is in. And it lands on Disney Animation. Keep it or spin again, Amaru.
You know how you feel about that. We talked before the match.
And again,
Spinning it again. Okay. You are now stuck with Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
All right. Caleb, for your sake, I will ask the questions on Middle
I was going to
Earth
say,
to Amaru.
it's all you, my friend.
All right. All right. Amaru, are you ready for your questions in Middle Earth?
yes, sir.
Your first question. Who shoots Keely with a poisoned arrow in The Desolation of Smaug?
Bold.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. In The Return of the King, who rides with Gandalf to Minas Tirith?
Pippin.
That's correct for 2 points. If my marker would work, I would mark those points. Okay, we're good. Okay, your next question. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, while addressing the arguing trolls, who yells, "The dawn will take you all"?
Gandalf.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your penultimate question in Middle Earth. In The Two Towers, who plays Éomer, Theoden's nephew?
Carl Urban.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your final question in Middle Earth. In The Fellowship of the Ring, who accidentally cuts their finger on the sword of Isildur in Rivendell?
Boromir.
And for the clean sweep, that is correct for 2 points. Amaru getting his total up to 17.
17, 17
So-
points, a clean sweep of 10, took his time, got all those for 2. Solid round from Amaru.
Yes, so we will now bring back in Thomas, and we will have RJ's turn at the wheel. All right. RJ, your spin is in.
Mhm.
And it lands on Disney Animation. I wonder what you will do.
Wonder.
Might as well keep it, man.
Might as well keep it, man. All right, your first question, RJ, in the category of Disney animation.
Mhm.
What's the name of the pub that Flynn brings Rapunzel to in Tangled?
Oh, shoot. Nope, I got to take multiple choice to be safe.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, the Snuggly Duckling, B, the Drunken Clam, C, the Three-Legged Mare, or D, the Tall Drink of Water.
No, actually, that's a good thing I did. It's the Snuggly Duckling.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question, Disney animation.
Mhm.
Where is the entrance to Peter Pan's hideout in Peter Pan?
In a tree?
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Your third question in Disney animation. In Pinocchio, what is the name of the workshop owner who makes Pinocchio?
Geppetto.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your fourth question, penultimate in Disney animation. What numbered experiment is Stitch in Lilo and Stitch?
Experiment 626.
That's correct for 2 points. And your last question in Disney animation. What 2000s Disney film features the voice talents of Alfred Woodard, Hayden Panettiere, and D.B. Sweeney?
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Five, four.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, The Princess and the Frog, B, Dinosaur, C, Home on the Range, or D, Brother Bear.
Brick. It's Dinosaur.
That is correct. And at the end of round number 2, we are tied at 17, Tim.
Tie game.
Tie game as we go into round number 3, which works like this. This is the betting round. We are going to give you the category. You are going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. If you bet 0, please answer for mathematical statistical accuracy purposes. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Okay, so we will bring in the managers, guys. The first category that you'll be able to bet points on is Disney live action.
I'm gonna go big for once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Go
ahead. How do you feel?
The one of two options. What are you thinking?
I mean, if you're comfortable, go 1. If not, go 0 because you know he's going big. So.
All right.
I believe we are good with managers then. We'll get bets starting with RJ.
2.
And Amaru.
0.
All right. Go ahead.
Guys, the question in Disney live action. Who plays which Sarah Sanderson in Hocus Pocus?
Did you ever watch this movie, Tim? Is this one you loved?
I've actually never seen this movie.
This was one I watched a lot growing up. I'll tell you. It's a movie.
Yeah. I think it's like, it's one of those where I've heard, like, if you saw it when you were young and you like it, then you like it. If you watch it now, you might not enjoy it as much. But I plan to see it. I just haven't.
It's a good Halloween movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Stats purposes, we will start with Amaru.
I could only remember the sick last name, but 0. So I said Parker.
And RJ.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That is correct for 2 points.
I almost put her Sex in the City character name.
That would have been a yikes.
All right. 1917, name of a Best Picture nominee. As we get to the next category, Disney animation. How many points would you like to bet on Disney animation?
You know what? I'm just going to go hard again. Screw it. I'm going to go hard. How that song used to go?
When
I'm
you're
going
down by
in.
2.
I'm
Go
going
0
in.
or 1.
I'm going
I
in.
know where I'm going.
Okay. You got that.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard. Watch it be. I'm not gonna get this answer right.
All right, we're gonna get bets starting with Amaru this time.
1.
And RJ.
2.
All right, your question. The category Disney animation. What creature is sent to kill Hercules after he gives up his strength in Hercules?
Oh, thank you, baby Jesus.
Not the Lord, adult Jesus, the baby one. Because
I
that's
like
what
my
he
baby
prefers.
Jesus the best. When
Love
you
my
say
baby
grace,
Jesus.
you can say whatever you want to. I like the baby version.
Love my baby version most. 5,
Yikes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with RJ.
Actually, I like my Jesus as a ninja beating up a bunch of samurai.
All right.
Cyclops.
And Amaru.
That a snake.
Cyclops is correct. All right. So Amaru loses 1 point, goes down to 16.
Yep, with RJ in the lead with 21. 5
All
point
right.
game.
Next, I'm sorry. 16 to what?
21.
Yes. Okay, that is what I have. Okay. Sorry. I was reading my lines wrong. Okay, next category, guys, is Middle Earth. I will bring in your pictures.
I would say
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get a category I'm afraid of.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
I would go 1 then if you're gonna go for this.
I really doubt there's anything they could ask me about it that I would get wrong.
Okay.
That he would get right. It would have to be something super deep. I love you, Thomas.
Are we good, guys?
Yep.
All right, let's get bets starting with RJ.
I'm gonna go against my manager and bet 2.
Wow, okay. Amaru.
2.
All right, let's see what happens. Question in Middle Earth. In the Two Towers, while on the road to Helm's Deep, Gimli talks about dwarf women with who?
This has been an intense game.
That is true.
It's also been a very carefree game. Contradictory statements.
That is also true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Amaru.
Eowyn.
RJ.
Eowyn.
Both correct.
23-18.
All right, we go on to the next category, which is in Pixar.
Hey man, it paid off. Nice bet there. But
I mean, he can't catch up.
yeah.
So if
You're right.
I might as well play it safe. He can't catch up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just so you know how you do.
All right. Caleb, give me the question.
Well,
I'm sorry, bets first. I'm
starting
drunk.
with Amaru
2.
and RJ.
0.
All right, your question in the category of Pixar. What big goal are Mike and Sully working towards at work in Monsters, Inc.? This has been a great game.
Yes.
Man, you had to ask about my favorite movie when I bet 0.
It's true.
Rene Timberkala, great taste in favorite movies.
This is true. Although he also likes Attack of the Clones, so I don't know
Yeah,
how
he-
great his taste in movies can really be.
Well, you also like Rise of Skywalker, so we all have our faults.
It's not my favorite Star Wars movie. To Clones is his favorite Star Wars movie.
Pens down. Fair enough. We're going to start with RJ for stats.
Scare Team of the Year.
And Amaru.
Scream record.
Amaru is
correct.
correct. Yeah, it's the Scream, or it's the Scare record.
Scare record. That is right. That is right.
So Amaru gets 2 points.
23-20.
At least I bet 0.
All right. Final category you guys will be able to bet on is Marvel, regular Marvel.
And what's the score again?
23-20.
That's all I got to say.
All right. Bets starting with Amaru
2.
and RJ.
0.
All right, guys, your question. In Spider-Man 3, Peter finds out that the symbiote has a strong, violent, and negative reaction to what? I got something in my eye. Jesus. Itching my eyeball all of round 3.
Just won't leave you alone.
Mother of God. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with RJ for stats
Sound?
and Amaru.
Said high pitched sound.
And your winner, the Red Ranger, RJ. The answer was sound or high-pitched noises would have accepted either. Final score of 23-22, Tim.
Yeah, very close game. Couple of those questions in there just didn't work out for Amaru. He did great in round 2, swept his category. He had gotten a couple more questions in round 1. This is a different game completely. Betting would be different. Yeah, so this is definitely one of those cases where just like it came down to the betting round, and RJ decided to bet aggressively and go for it, and it paid off for him. Paid off on big.
We've seen aggressive betting has worked out really well for a lot of competitors in this round. It worked out well for Jacoby. Now it works out well for RJ. And it has been one of the definitive strategies of round 1. Will it pay off when we get to round 2 of this tournament? Who knows?
Yep. We'll have to see.
But we'll go ahead. We'll get into some post-match interviews, starting with our winners today. RJ, the Red Ranger, 11 career wins in Fandom fights, and his manager, Thomas Eanes. Were you nervous when you were tied coming out of round 2 with Amaru?
For a split second, until the first 2 categories in round 3 were both Disney. And then I lost all nervousness, went away.
That is very fair. You had a very lucky sort of string of categories that came up for you in round 3. Normally in round 3, we've seen it. Round 3 doesn't love you that much.
It doesn't. It was on my side today, for real.
It was on your side today. Now you move on to round 2 of this tournament, playing Tyler. How do you feel about taking on Tyler Buehler?
Okay, let's be honest. I haven't watched his matches. I don't watch a lot of matches. It's not an insult to the guy. I just don't watch a lot of matches. But he did beat my new partner, so I'm going in for the win. I got you, Nico.
Fair enough. Looking to avenge Nico. Congratulations on your win. You and Nico, you just said it. Coming into the team's division, are you interested in that dynamic? I'm interested in that dynamic. Do you think you and Nico are going to work out well as a team? Before I let you go,
I think we're actually going to work pretty well because the problem with some teams is you have people who don't want to play it safe and do want to play it safe, and that usually doesn't work. But when it comes to like strategy, me and Nico have very similar taste in when it's right to play safe, when it's right to go big. We're working on our categories right now. We have a lot of similar strengths and a lot of similar weaknesses. So let's studying a lot better. It makes studying a lot easier to do because it's not teaching one the other. It's studying together and building together as a team. So I really think we're going to surprise some people. I mean, we're 2 ranked competitors. You know, Nico may be in the lower ranks, but he still is a ranked competitor. So, you know, he lost to Tyler in the first round. You know, it happens. Things happen. But I think we're going to surprise some people. Nico's been surprising people all year. I think me and him are going to surprise some people.
Well, here's to seeing you guys surprise us in the future. Congratulations. We'll see you in round 2. We'll go over to our unfortunate losers today. Amaru and his partner/manager for today, Aaron. 22 points in a loss would be enough, literally, in any other round 1 matchup to get you the win today. You played a hell of a game, sir. Is there anything that you wish you could change about your game that you think you could have done differently?
Not really. I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 of those round 1 questions that if I would have got to what I wanted in terms of like watching movies again, I could have got. But hey, it's there, and I very much think RJ. And no, he seems like he said he lucked out on that Skyfall question, but I think he knew it. It really was. I heard Disney animation and I heard Disney live action. I was like, wow. Well, this round 3 does not like me. So, I mean, you give him his 2 strikes right off the bat, and I can't do anything but try to stay. So, no, I feel good about how I did. It just did not turn out for me. So that's really it.
Yeah, but you know, that does mean you're done in this tournament, but you do have teams to look forward to. You had Aaron here today to be in your corner. You guys are on your left. Are you guys excited for this team season coming up? How do you guys feel about your chances there?
I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. On your left is coming. That's really all I'm going to say. We're coming.
Leaving us in suspense. All right. Well, we will see you guys in that team's picture. And I'll throw it back over to Tim at the desk for our final thoughts. Tim, final thoughts on this match as we wrap this one up and take it home.
On your left, fantastic team name. I wish I had thought of it first. It's really good. It's a good one. That being said, yeah, tough shake for Amaru. Had the categories even been mixed up a little, this could go different. I think if RJ gets Pixar as the first category and bets hard on that and he misses it, we could be seeing something different. So it really does depend, and the randomization comes into play. But that's not to take away anything from RJ. He did really well in round 1. 9 out of 10 points is really good. And then to go and sweep Disney Animation is killer as well. And he played lights out in round 3. So it's going to be really interesting to see him go up against Tyler. Tyler's 2-0. He's on a hot streak. He's gone to sudden death both of his matches. Will he take RJ to sudden death as well? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. That is now one that I am really looking forward to, because I think the two of them playing each other is going to be insanity.
Absolutely. Another battle of Rookie of the Year contender and one of the Hall of Famers of the Fandom Fights division. Yep. It's going to be a great round 2 matchup to look forward to. We have one match left in round number 1. Come back tomorrow. Rizzy versus Mark Kmeyer is coming up tomorrow, capping off our round 1 matches. Thank you guys so much for watching. For everyone here, that has been our winner, RJ. That was Amaru. That was Thomas. That was Aaron. That was Tim Mercala. I am Caleb Coho, and this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our last round 1 matchup of the Summer Series singles tournament, round 1. Take care.
See ya.